Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody, and welcome to the Critical D-Cast Special Manny Pacquiao Edition. And I am your host, Brian Bishop, and I'm not watching boxing. And I'm joined this evening by Ruben Prado.
I am watching boxing.
Mike Matthews.
I want Burger King.
Matt Olson.
Yo, I don't care about boxing.
And Moses Agbula.
Fuck Burger King.
I mean, you're right. Like, fuck Burger King. But if I can have, like, the Burger King guy find me around, like, once a day.
I can give you that video game if you want.
Sneaking?
If you really want Burger King, give me Sneaking.
If you really want Burger King, go to Awesome Games Done Quick. If you go to AGDQ 2015, they speed run to Sneak King. It's great.
Yeah, they do.
It's real great.
That was the guy you think was the guy at the conventions, right?
Yeah, it looked exactly like that Kefka cosplayer at conventions.
So it's a lot easier to time the whole intro to this video when you're the one recording it.
So, I cannot believe that the Fight of the Century is being sponsored by Tecate.
Tecate Light.
Actually, now that you mention it, I remember the promotional material I got for that had Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather surrounded by girls wearing, like, Tecate bikinis. And I'm like, boy, Tecate's really in on this, aren't they?
Froze on the perfect face. Yeah.
This is their final plan. If no one buys it after tonight, they're going big.
Tecate is just like all in.
All in.
No, I'm already calling it. Here's what's going to happen. Pacquiao's going to win it on purpose, and then they're going to call for a revenge match 2 years later, sell it for $150.
That's what I was gonna say, Brian. I'm glad you said that.
$250, Illuminati confirmed.
It doesn't fucking matter who wins this, because we're gonna get Manny versus Mayweather, the redemption. And it's gonna be bigger or something.
And more cable from a break at the same time.
And maybe DirecTV, Cox, Time Warner, Comcast will all be ready next
They
time.
delayed the fight like 20 minutes because the fucking cable broke for all of them.
God. How many coaches does this guy need?
A lot.
It's like
There's a white guy there.
It's a fucking war.
He's the best trainer in the world.
Or a girl.
Oh, shut up, Moses. You know women don't train people in boxing.
Whoa! Hey!
This segment was not brought by Ruben.
Hi.
Hey, we stick to racism on this podcast, okay?
You're right.
Not blatant sexism. Yeah, no boxer could be trained by no broad.
Okay, the stream's actually broken now. Let me go fix that.
Ruben Prado
yeah.
2015.
Oh, I'm sorry. The pay-per-view.
Yeah, you know, the pay-per-view that you're paying for.
The one that HBO wouldn't fucking give us because fuck HBO.
Was HBO and Showtime.
HBO and Showtime wouldn't fucking give us because...
Which Showtime believes it's a bullshit HBO.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay, so here's you know what,
good.
Brian,
And Dexter. No, that sounds good.
Yeah.
on the topic of Illuminati confirmed, why
Yes?
it's like they are forcing people to get cable for this fight.
Yeah, they are. It's like any
And-
other boxing match. They force you to get cable for those, too.
Well, they're available on, like, ESPN. Like, you know, you can watch it on the ESPN app, stream it through your internet.
The pay-per-views keep switching.
This shit,
The pay-per-views.
ESPN.
Yeah, right.
ESPN, you can purchase it on ESPN
No, you can't.
most of the time. No, not this one.
Well,
not
no,
this one.
that's cable. That's cable.
No.
Yeah, it's cable.
Well, you can pay ESPN directly for
No, that's cable.
like
That's cable.
wrestling. And
No,
stuff.
no, that's pay-per-view.
What?
Anywho,
I'm lost.
I actually got a call today at work of somebody who was... He called me and he was like, do you know where, if you're playing the boxing match tonight on your television station? I'm like, ho, sir. Sir. How much money do you have right now? Is it less than $100? Because then you won't be able to watch tonight's boxing match, sorry.
I don't know what this is. I mean, what this pay-per-view is, but it's some kind of pay-per-view.
this is an historic event, taking a line out of Colbert here. God bless. But
He's still around.
I just feel like there weren't enough outlets to watch this, and that's the problem.
Well, I mean, like, where are you able to get it? I never even looked into it.
You just have to purchase it on pay-per-view on like cable, like normal TV services.
Oh.
You know, like a TV plan you would purchase through DirecTV, Comcast, Cox, you know, all these other people that people hate.
Which is what we did.
And then like you just have to like forego internet like providers like HBO Online, Showtime Online, you know, fucking ESPN Online. Give me another one.
TNT.
Wow, no.
AMC.
AMC Online. I'm gonna take your word for it.
No, they wouldn't. But
But I mean,
I get where you're coming from.
Man.
so while we have time because cable
Pay-per-view has
doesn't
frozen.
fucking work. So yeah, these companies all shut down. So that's the problems we're having is that Cox I think is down right now. Cox is having troubles. Comcast is having troubles.
Cox is always having troubles getting up, guys.
You know, Cox has a lot of problems keeping it up. They can get it up, and once they get it up, it's okay for a while, but then it goes back down again, and you gotta wait like an hour before they get it back up.
She should take Mark Echo and get up. Because Mark Echo always gets up.
It's a really weird name if you think about it. Who
Yes.
names their company Cox? You know, I have a dream. You know, I don't know what's in his company, so I'm just gonna name it Cox.
I'm sorry, did you just say I have a dream?
It was a black man. It's okay.
Hey,
Did the black man just say I have a dream?
I'm sitting in Baltimore,
That's
okay,
our
and I
phrase.
can't be there.
Can you use our phrase, Ruben?
Dream? Your phrase is dream?
Yes.
No, we have up.
So you're saying as a white male in his mid 20s, I'm not allowed to use the phrase I have a dream because that's
Hey,
your
hey,
phrase?
hey.
You can't say I have a.
I have a white car. No, you used our phrase.
You should have said black car. You
See,
would have
now
made me
you're
happy.
getting it. Now you're getting it.
Oh god.
That
You can say IWA though.
You know, as one of the most multicultural podcasts on the internet, as the white guy, stop trying to give me white guilt, you assholes. I already live with it enough.
Well, you know, California. By the way, how's your water?
It's still real bad. Still real bad. I think Governor Brown's like actually. It seems like every week Governor Brown says another thing that's like, no, for seriously, guys, it's real bad. You should stop doing that. And then a week goes by, and then he's like, hey, no, seriously, guys, don't fucking waste water, please.
Yeah, I mean, do they like limit you on brushing your teeth and shit or something? Like,
We're approaching that. We're not quite there yet.
Buffalo Wild Wings looking pretty good now, huh?
No, because we have a pay-per-view.
No, we don't.
Yes, we
We're
do
not
have a
paying.
pay-per-view.
We're not paying
Yes,
or viewing
we're
it.
paying per view.
We're not paying or viewing
We're
it.
viewing it because
Well-
we're paying per view, Moses.
we're definitely not viewing shit. You are right about that. There's zero actual viewing happening right now.
You know, I
But-
wrote a news story about Buffalo Wild Wings today. About how they're
Oh, it's a favorite restaurant. What'd you say?
they're charging people $20 to get into their fine establishment to watch
Wow.
the boxing.
How's it look now, Moses?
It does cost
You
about
know-
$20 a person.
Hots is looking really good right now.
You know what's looking good now? Sonic Boom.
No.
You know what's looking really good right now? Sonic.
Sonic Boom is really good.
It is incredible.
The
It's
show.
really funny.
The show's really good.
Sonic Boom, the video game, is definitely not. It's many things, but really good is not one of those things.
But come on, those frame rates. I mean, you got all 12 frame rates in that game.
I can think of at least 3 words to describe Sonic Boom. Abortion. Never should have been made.
Blast on
Um,
dog.
a butt disaster.
A butt disaster is pretty good.
There, those are 3 things that Sonic Boom actually was, the video game. The TV series is not any of those things.
I don't know what's going on, but Sonic has been fucking up for 10 years.
Hey, no, no.
So wait, at what
No,
point?
no.
Wait. At what point are you talking about Sonic Drive-In? The fast food
We
restaurant.
were never talking about
I
that.
was saying that
No,
Sonic is
never
looking
happened.
pretty good right now.
I'm pretty sure that's what Brian was saying.
Hey,
It was,
never
in fact, what I
happened.
was saying, that I really want Sonic Drive-In because I don't have one near me.
There we go.
I
Oh,
want a
shit.
fucking cream
Wait, what time
slush.
is it?
It's
9:03.
9.
Guys, half off shakes right now
Okay, go give me one.
at Sonic.
It's
give me one.
so real. No.
Go give me one.
Yeah. No, they just started up again.
There's one on Rain, Arizona, I think.
Yeah,
Arizona.
I know.
There's one
You know what's great for the listeners of our fine podcast? When somebody says, oh shit, it's Sonic Milkshakes time, and we disappear for 10 minutes.
What I'm saying, Ruben go, and we say,
Brian, that's why I'm saying you need a Sonic near you.
You know, I do. There isn't one. Let me find the nearest... Let me tell you where the nearest Sonic is to Aptos, California.
Please do.
Nevada.
Sonic
Nevada.
Drive-In... it's closer than that, I'm sure. There's got to be one in, like, San Jose or something. Sonic Drive-In... Oh, that can't be right. It says the nearest one's in Edmonton, Oklahoma. That's patently incorrect.
I'm sure someone in Vegas once.
Locations. Please tell me where your locations are, Sonic Drive-In. I want a cream slush, and I will pay you money to do it. Although, you know what I've been getting down on the commercials for is Dairy Queen. Those are some
Is this
pretty
second round?
good-looking, things they got there.
Yes. Dairy Queen. I actually had Dairy Queen on Wednesday, I think?
We're getting off topic. What Sonic game was good in the past 10 years?
Sonic Generations, Sonic Colors, Sonic,
You
The
said
Dark
last
Brotherhood.
10 years?
Yeah.
What year did Sonic Adventure 2 come out?
Right.
Sonic and...
I want to say like
The
02.
Fantasy RPG.
That was such a good game.
Yeah. So okay, so colors I'll give you, and I'll give you generations.
Wait, what's
I found
Colors?
Sonic
one for the
Colors
Wii.
came out for the Wii.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Hold the phone, guys. Stop the presses. Breaking news. There is a Sonic down the street from my office, and I never realized it.
Well,
And your life was better 5 minutes ago when you never realized
Hey,
it.
Brian, where's that, the MLG clip you found earlier?
Oh, it's cool. I got it. Let's see. We want youtube.com, and we want airhorn.mlg. Airhorn.mlg.
Huh.
Perfect. All right, got there.
Well, let me know when it's done playing.
All right.
DirecTV and DirecTV's pay-per-view is fucking up.
they're streaming it
So-
from Mexico. This pay-per-view in
It's
Mexico.
Directo. Directi.
Directo Televisión, that's how you say it.
It's DirecTV in Mexico. It's fine.
Still going, huh, Brian? Still going, Brian, huh?
Oh yeah.
Hero
I gotta get to
Stop.
at least the second air horn burst.
So this pay-per-view
Got
is,
there. All right.
So, let's address the big elephant in the room while we have time.
The
Avengers
lack of
2.
Sonics in California. We've already done that.
Avengers 2. Avengers 2. Avengers fucking 2.
Avenging for the second time.
The second
Avengers.
Vengeance.
So, Brian,
Yes.
I've heard from everyone else. I haven't heard from you yet. First one or second one, which do you like better?
First one. Oh, that's not even.
I think everyone here on this
Besides
cast,
Mike.
except for Mike, thinks that.
Mike is stupid.
Mike,
No.
the first one is clearly the better one, and I can tell you exactly why.
Better than one.
What?
So here's the thing. Before you tell Mike why he's wrong, for the first, I want to say like half hour or so, I really thought that movie was gonna be a better movie, and it looked like it was doing it. But then by the time the movie was over, I realized it wasn't. It was still a great movie. I loved it. I'd see it again. It was not as good as the first one.
No.
I realized that during the Hulkbuster fight. Now, I'm not saying it was a bad fight. I liked the fight, but I felt like it was missing something, and at that point in time, I realized
Was it
wasn't
Loki?
No.
Oh, God. Why do you do that?
All right, Brian. Tell Mike why he's wrong.
Okay, let me go point by point at this. And let me start by saying what I really liked about that movie. I really liked the way that they did Ultron. And I thought James Spader did a very good Ultron. I thought the way that they made it reflect Tony Stark's personality more than Hank Pym's personality, because Stark was the one that made him. I thought that was a really nice touch. making him seem wittier. When you compare it to the comics, Ultron from the comics and Ultron from this movie are very different, but it justifies itself in that difference. So I really like the new version of Ultron, and I thought he would make a compelling villain. Keep in mind I say he would make a compelling villain, because I felt they very, very underutilized him. And that was my main problem with the movie, is it felt like a movie that was setting up Phase 3 far more than a movie that felt like it was preoccupied with its own problems. It's like they kept coming back to the Thor thing with Thor Ragnarok, like that's setting up Thor Ragnarok. That's all it did. That had no bearing whatsoever on Ultron or the task at hand. It literally existed only to be like, check out Thor Ragnarok coming out 2016, huh? Huh? Right, guys?
Yeah.
Well, so was that because of his flashback or because of the pool?
Both. Both.
What is Thor Ragnarok? I don't know.
It's this big thing about, like, the entire 9 realms becoming converged and then basically just exploding and dying. It's like this big event.
It's like the Norse Big Bang.
Yeah, it's like this huge event that happens where, you know, everything kind of falls apart and the entire universe ends.
So he saw like a glimpse into that event through his vision?
Yeah, the thing that he feared most.
Sin?
Wait.
Because it wasn't necessarily looking into your past, it was looking into the thing that you fear most, and the thing he feared most was Ragnarok.
So Scarlet Witch is like Scarecrow?
What?
In that sense, she was able to show them her fears, yes. But that's not what her power is. Her power is reality warping.
Okay, well, I don't get it, but I guess I will at some point in the future.
Yeah,
Maybe
when you see
2
Thor
years
Ragnarok, it'll all make sense.
But
that's my main problem, is the movie was so preoccupied with, like, teasing future movies that it kind of, like, it made Ultron this great villain, and then Ultron did some stuff, and then in the end, they just kind of deal with it. And then they're like, oh yeah, check out the future of the Avengers, haha! And then, like, the movie itself seemed to build towards bigger things, but as its own movie, it never quite congealed the way I hoped it would.
right. So here's one thing that really, really detracted from the movie, and for me, is you know how over these last like half a year we've been seeing like the trailers come out for the movie,
Right.
and they show like the different aspects of the movie, and what really fucking sucked is like
Hulkbuster?
how people like these news sites and like review sites and like you know, they would write these articles based on the trailers, and they would hype it up and say this shit. Like remember back when we saw that quote unquote scary, like that terrifying trailer.
You know how are you talking about how they said this movie was gonna be like a really dark movie, but it was a comedy? Like kind of is that what you're getting at?
I mean, yes.
Because that bothered
But
me.
I didn't see the trailer as that. But when I read articles about people talking about it like that, I went into the movie expecting it more like that.
That's what I was expecting. That's
And
honestly
then
what I was.
it, like you said, it really didn't pan out that way. Like when you have the bad guy who's supposed to be this horrific bad guy, you know, like cracking James Spader jokes, it like, you know, it took away, it underutilized the enemy, like you said.
Well, I mean, one thing that bothered me specifically, because in one of the trailers, it showed Iron Man's dream as if it was the plot. It showed like Captain America's shield broken.
Right.
It showed String of No Strings on Me. Like it was a really dark theme. The music was dark. And then as soon as I saw the shield broken in the dream, I was kind of pissed in that moment.
I was a little bummed by that.
I was like, really? Really?
It's like, well, how would they really melt that fucking thing?
I didn't know how they were going to break that shield, but that got me really curious. Like, how the fuck did they break Captain America's shield?
Dream power.
Let me tell you how, because they announced Wakanda, which was teasing Black Panther coming out 2016.
Yeah, I caught that. They really fucked up Africa.
Just the entire movie, like, don't get me wrong, I'm being really critical of it, but I did enjoy that movie immensely. I thought it was great, and I thought there was some very good stuff in it. But it's really hard to get invested in one story when it's trying to tease like 15 other stories at the same time so blatantly.
Wait, so you're saying the Wakanda thing's a whole other story?
That's
Oh
Black
yeah, no, that's Black Panther. It's
Yeah.
Black Panther. They're teasing Black Panther.
Story.
Black Panther. Black Panther is his own hero.
Black Panther is from Wakanda.
You don't know the timeline.
Black Panther is a name of fucking cologne in fucking Anchorman, alright?
Also, it's
Wow.
a name of an old pro-black political party.
Okay,
Oh,
Ruben,
yeah, the
you're
Black
thinking
Panther.
of Sex Panther, and Mike, you are correct.
Oh yeah, it is Sex Panther.
If we ever get a good
Wait.
pay-per-view, it ends up breaking.
What? Hold on a second. Why was there... There was a black something, like cologne. No? In that movie?
It was Black Panther.
It was Sex Panther.
Sex Panther. Yeah.
Wait, what was the black I'm thinking of?
Racist.
Or am I just thinking of nothing?
War Machine?
Being racist.
War Machine?
Wow, okay.
Never mind.
I can say that, guys.
Is it because you're War Machine?
Alright,
It's because I'm War Machine. Yeah, let's go with that.
Moses is now Don Cheadle.
Wow. So maybe we'll actually rock.
You know, I'm glad because this movie did do one thing that I liked. Because in the first Avengers, I'm like, you guys are having a hard time fighting off all these creep waves. Where's War Machine? And like, he's never came. I'm like, he can help. And when he showed up in this one, I was happy. I'm like, okay, they're utilizing their resources that they obviously need to save the world.
Why the fuck wasn't Falcon there?
I wanted to just give it. They got
Because
War
he had
Machine.
to show up at the end dramatically.
They got War
He was
Machine.
the party
Let's
too,
just
though.
give them
He was
that.
the party too.
He was also the party.
But he wasn't helping with the
No.
fight.
You know, with that giant last climactic battle where War Machine came rolling in? Okay, that's my other problem with the movie. Let's go into that next problem, actually. The giant, gaping Deus Ex Machina that just saved their ass for no reason.
Wait, what? What's that?
Like, they didn't allude to there being a sky carrier left over or anything. It's just shit was going down. They're like, well, we're dead now. And then suddenly, almighty Jesus Christ, Nick Fury from the heavens with his sky carrier, like, don't worry, guys, I got this. And then everybody's like, oh, it's cool now. Like,
We fixed the engine.
Brian, they alluded to it earlier because they're like, Nick, you gotta come back with something big and astounding or whatever. Remember that one line?
that's not enough. Like, you can't just do that. You can't do that.
Now even George wants a pay-per-view.
So you're saying that they could not have possibly saved one of those ships from Captain America 3, too?
I think it's conceivable, but the point of the matter is that it still kind of just showed up out of nowhere to save their asses instead of having some cool way of, like, getting themselves out of their own situation that they shitted themselves into.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, okay. You're just reading your Facebook. I'm
Who's mine? Okay.
anyways, I mean, okay. You're right. I didn't care that much because I guess I kind of expect bullshit from superhero movies. But now that you say it, I guess I shouldn't be, because like I can't really point out another superhero movie that had that happen. Well, a Marvel one at least.
They've never done that in anything like Winter Soldier. When things got real bad in Winter Soldier, it was up to the heroes to get themselves out of their own situation. The same thing with the other Avengers movie. When the helicarrier was going down, it came up to everybody using teamwork to try to get it back in the air and back functioning, and it worked correctly. They didn't need to rely on something like another thing coming out of nowhere being like, don't worry guys, I got this.
Didn't Captain America kind of talk Winter Soldier out of being a bad guy though at the end a little bit?
Yes, he's talking about jutsu them. We
He
talked
talked
about
about Jitsu to him.
We talked about that.
I was gonna say that, Moses, but I didn't think Brian would catch that, so I decided to.
Brian knows enough about the hit of Naruto to know what talking about jutsu is, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Wish I didn't, but...
But I mean, they were not going to talk down Ultron. Thank God.
Yeah, no, that would not have worked. That just
So,
flat out would not have worked in context.
Okay, so Brian, let me tell you something I told. Let me tell you what I told Moses after the movie, and what he tried to explain to me in comic book shit, but I just kind of like didn't understand it. So, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were hinted at the end of Captain America 2.
Yes. Yes, they were.
So I thought that they were both like, because I know Quicksilver was in X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yes.
But like, I thought maybe that he was like underpowered or like underrepresented in that movie. Because when they hinted at the end of Winter Soldier 2, I thought that him and Scarlet Witch were like the most batshit insane people, like unbeatable people in the fucking world.
Not even.
No.
And so,
Well, I could make an argument for Scarlet Witch being very overpowered in the
I think
comics.
Polaris is more overpowered than Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
don't
but
get into that right now.
but she's not in the movies yet, so we're not gonna even go there.
Let me just say my thing, and then you can talk about that. I don't care. But when they're trying to figure out a way of not having the floating island destroy the Earth,
Yeah.
I thought Scarlet Witch was so powerful that she was gonna just she was gonna unleash her power and like lift it down herself.
I would have been. I mean, it still would have been kind of Deus Ex Machina-y, but I would have at least appreciated it because it would have been like you walk out that door, you become an Avenger. It would have been her becoming an Avenger. So in a way, I would have appreciated that.
But she's not the Phoenix, though. She can't do that shit.
You know, that whole you walk out of that door, you become an Avenger, since that movie came out internationally 2 weeks before, I've been seeing memes for that, and I never got it. And the meme was, you walk out of that, you see Hawkeye talking to...
Oh, yeah.
You see Hawkeye talking to some girl I didn't know Scarlet Witch at the time because the drawing was bad. And it says you become an Avenger. You see Spider-Man run through the door.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that's a
Like, I didn't get that until I saw the movie. Like, oh, and I started laughing.
But
Yeah. Anyway.
I didn't like. Just one last thing I want to say though. One thing I appreciate about that movie a lot, and what really made it as fun to watch as it ended up being. It wasn't a bad movie. It was a great movie.
Like I'm saying, I'm being harsh on it, but I really liked it.
Yeah.
I think there's enough that was good about that movie to counterbalance that I didn't care for as much.
Right. As someone who knows nothing about the comics, there was everything in that movie. About 80% of that movie, I just didn't see coming at all, and I like that. Like when anything I watch surprises me, like legitimately shows me something that I didn't expect. I enjoy that a lot, and that movie did that a lot.
What did the movie do that surprised you, like in particular?
Well, okay. First off, Vision existing. Second
Okay.
off.
Well, I mean, that I kind of ruined that for
side.
myself because I knew that Vision would be in the movie.
Third off, like, just the fact that, like, that thing in the stack was an AI. Like, that was Ultron.
I don't think... Okay, like, with that and the Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch thing, I think that surprised everyone, because if I'm not mistaken, that didn't really happen.
Which?
Or am I wrong, Brian?
Wait, what? What didn't happen?
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver joining up with Ultron, I am almost positive did not happen.
No, that never happened.
Yeah.
Now, Scarlet
happened?
Witch and Quicksilver, no. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were with, Magneto, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But
You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that.
oh, you're right. They're not mutants. They're experiments.
Yeah.
Would they call them enhanced?
Yeah. We all thought they were going to be Inhumans, but then they said they're just enhanced people that were from testing labs or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
It was part of Baron von Strucker's experiments.
What I really liked is how they alluded to Hawkeye going to be killed for a good hour, and then Quicksilver comes in and is like, "You didn't see that?" And I'm like, "You're right, I didn't see that."
Hey guys,
I like that. I thought that was a very nice touch because like I said, there was a person sitting behind me in that movie who, like, at one point during that movie, when he first goes and sees his family and his kids, he was just like, Hawkeye is going to die so hard. And I'm like, wow, they're really setting him up for it, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then that happened and they saved him. I'm like, that was a good move. That was a very interesting choice.
Speaking of Quicksilver, I keep telling Moses this, but Quicksilver looks like your stereotypical European soccer player.
He does kinda.
He had a Diaz on.
That bleached hair with that, slick, hey, I'm gonna score all the bitches on the field look.
I feel like one of the only reasons they didn't do this, and this is pure speculation, of course, but like someone got me thinking. They said the real question is, what's going to be the ending scene, the post-credit scene after Infinity Wars? I'm like, that's a good fucking question. So I was thinking,
Howard
like,
Duck 2.
what?
Howard Duck.
Shut the fuck up! No Howard Duck here.
Now we are.
Well, they've actually talked about rebooting it, and I'm not kidding about that.
I know you're not kidding. I just want to think about it. But I was thinking, like,
Howard
no,
the Duck in the comics is a pretty good character. It's just the shitty movie that they fucked him up on.
But see, that's the thing. That's the only thing I know him from. I've never read his comics.
Oh, well, he's not actually... his comics are pretty interesting. He works often with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I've never read their comics either, so that whole movie was a surprise to me. It was a nice surprise. I was surprised I liked it. It's pretty good.
Guardians is the best comic book that Marvel's doing right now, and that's, like, easy.
Yeah,
well,
it's their second highest one making money right now, I think.
That's the thing.
Oh, but I was saying, like, I was thinking, like, what they're going to do after it. And maybe they're going to do Thunderbolts and Defenders. And if that's the case, Hawkeye cannot die.
No, he can't.
He survived this movie, so he's not dying anymore. Like, they cannot allude to Hawkeye dying past this point, because we'll all just think of it as a joke.
Well, it depends how many movies down the lane it is. I mean, if you look at their timeline, there's a lot of movies in between this one.
Oh my God! There's Ant-Man, and then there's Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Guardians 2, Black Panther, Civil War, Infinity Wars 1 and 2.
I really hope they don't fuck up Civil War. I don't know how they're gonna make it that interesting.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Well, when you take the fact that there's a lot fewer characters in the Marvel movie timeline than there is in.
Spider. Uncle Ben died. What more do you fucking need?
Wait, what?
He's Spider-Man. What else do you need?
The reason that Spider-Man's important is because of his past and history and what he does to destroy it. Without that importance, I don't know why he would be important in that timeline, really.
Straight Spider-Man.
It only works with Batman, okay?
Alright, here we go. So, Phase 3 so far is Ant-Man, and then Avengers Infinity War Part 1, Civil War, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, The Inhumans, Guardians 2, Avengers Infinity War Part 2, Thor Ragnarok, and Black Panther.
Yeah.
And that's not including the Netflix series that are coming out, like Jessica Jones and Iron
Daredevil
Fist.
is so good, it's retarded.
It's really good.
Still on episode 10, but yeah, it's great.
Oh, you're on episode 10? Oh, wow, you really jumped ahead.
It's great.
I love that show.
It's really, really good. Like surprisingly
I can't
good.
believe how... And I was like, wow, Marvel would never come here. They would never attempt to do half the crap Daredevil's done in that movie, in that show. Like how dark and brutal it is.
That's why they went with a TV series instead of a movie, because they knew they could get away with it on Netflix, and they wouldn't as much be able to get away with it on
the viewership will be much lower.
Yeah. But I was like, that whole show, I was waiting, like, just hints to the Avengers. And then he said one thing. It was so vague, and I was just happy. He was like, I don't have a shield or a hammer, dude. And I was just, yes! Yes!
Well, what's interesting, like, they're building a separate parallel universe on the Netflix series from the cinematic universe. Like, the two are connected.
I thought.
It's the same universe, but what they're doing is they're building towards a collective series for the, what's the street level team called? Knights? Marvel Knights? The one where it's Luke Cage. They're doing a Luke Cage series, a Black Panther, or Luke Cage series, a Iron Fist series, a Jessica Jones series.
See, I thought Luke Cage and Iron Fist were going to be part of the same show.
No, I think they're two separate series, actually.
Oh, okay.
Can we just call it Hero Sex Panther now?
And then, of course, Agent Carter will be back, and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still a thing.
I heard Agent Carter might not be back, and that's going to bum me out.
They're iffy on it, depending on how well it did, but I think it'll be back, honestly.
So, speaking of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I really fell off that show.
It's not a good show.
It's gotten a lot better after that show is Inhumans, the TV series at this point. That show is all about the Inhumans. Plus, it connects very closely with the movies when they come out. Like there was a very strong connection between that and old Age of Ultron. And tying the Inhumans into Age of Ultron, and nobody's gonna know about that unless they watch that show. It's good.
I guess maybe it's because they're. It's like the show's just like you said, it's flowing along with the universe, but it doesn't really have its own goal.
And goals to support the universe.
And and that's why I was kind of sketch of Daredevil.
When was the last time you watched it? Because ever since
I finished. I finished season 1. I think it was just 12 episodes.
Okay, then it very, very clearly has its own goal now, which is the Inhumans. That show is about the Inhumans.
Okay. But I mean, it's like Daredevil was just like it focused on its own story rather than trying to support the rest of the universe, and it's just so good.
I won't say that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't in other ways support the universe, but it is very clearly doing its own thing at this point. I wouldn't say that it's just going along with the flow. It's very definitely doing something.
Okay. Yeah, I got like 10 shows that I want to watch. I got to get into an MMO real hard, though.
Well, we got Neverwinter.
What?
We got Neverwinter.
That works. Come on.
I got like 2 other games before that.
Brian,
What?
isn't the Old Republic alright?
Isn't what?
The Old Republic, Star Wars.
It's fine. I like it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun game. I wouldn't like get super deep into it, but time that I've played with it, I've enjoyed it.
It's fun to play, but by yourself.
Sure.
Because it has a story mode to it.
There is an actual definite story, and that's nice. Because it's a BioWare game. It's very definitely a BioWare game.
It'll be better, though?
What?
KOTOR 3?
Maybe in your dreams. Well, no, not anymore, because EA is with BioWare, and EA owns the rights to Star Wars, so...
Obsidian. Make KOTOR 3.
That's never gonna happen.
Come on.
No, EA owns the right to make Star Wars video games now. They're not gonna let Obsidian touch it.
BioWare KOTOR 3, then.
Yeah, that could very conceivably happen. As a matter of fact, I'll bet you anything it's what they're working on right now, after Mass Effect 4.
Speaking of Star Wars, when you told me about that spin-off, that Rogue One thing...
Yeah.
What the fuck is that going to be about?
Let me tell you, they've actually released a bunch of information on it. It's about the initial plans to steal the Death Star plans. It's a heist movie about this team of rebels that go in to steal the Death Star plans before the events of Episode 4.
So it's Star Wars Ocean's 11?
So
Basically.
It sounds like Suicide Squad Star Wars.
It's Star Wars, what, 3.5, 3.7?
Kind of. It's the events that lead up to Episode 4 where she's got the plans and she's trying to smuggle them. That's the beginning of Episode 4. It's what happened before that, how they got the plans in the first place.
And that's, I mean, plans aside, I was trying to figure out, like, where have I heard Rogue One before? And I remember that was in Episode 4 when they were, fighting the Death Star. You hear Rogue One, I believe.
Yeah.
And I was like, so it has to do around then. But I don't know how they're going to do it.
Also, Rogue Squadron, that too. It's the same idea.
Well, that's a video game.
Yeah, and? It takes place in the same universe.
They were all great video games.
They were.
I played them all.
And
Fucking cat back in one of them.
I'll bet you $3 that the next movie, the next one-shot side story movie that comes out is about Boba Fett.
That'd be good.
Oh, Ruben, I forgot about our bet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so me and Mike have a bet of $100 that Star Wars Episode 7 will not beat the Avatar, James Cameron Avatar in gross profit.
So basically, Mike thinks that the new Star Wars movie is going to make $3 billion.
Yes.
It won't.
It won't.
I think
It
will.
really, really won't.
Yeah, it will.
It doesn't have... No. Episode 8 might. I think after Episode 7 is very good and it starts building a fan base, then maybe we can talk Episode 8 getting to $3 billion.
I think 7 will do it. I think 7's a cross-generation appeal that enough people will go see it and then see it again. I think it's
Here's the
possible.
thing. It's very possible it's going to break $2 billion. That's very probable.
Yeah.
Oh no, it'll break 2 billion. I mean, like, but if, for example, Avengers: Age of Ultron, something from a very established franchise with a very established fan base that has been consistently working since 2008, has only managed to get like pretty close to 3 billion. Star Wars won't do it. Especially considering the fact that Star Wars has been mostly gone for, I don't know, when did Episode 3 come out?
Mike, keep in mind, Avatar: The Last. Well, James Cameron Avatar was the first like visually stunning 3D movie released. Like,
And the only one.
That was when they were first
Also
rolling
the
in the
only
new
one,
the new
yes.
3D shit in the theaters, which is a giant mistake, but whatever, it's here.
Yeah.
That's why it was so successful, because everyone wanted to see it.
Star Wars doesn't have that going for it yet.
I'm pretty sure everyone who saw Avatar saw it in 2D and 3D.
No, I saw it.
So they made 1.5, and then that just doubled to 3.
Gosh. Well, get ready
I
for
do have
Avatar.
Avatar on Blu-ray, which is awesome.
Well, get ready for Avatar 2, 3, and 4, guys.
Okay, so
Are they going to be like 6 years apart?
Avatar 2 comes out 2017, 3 comes out 2019, and 4
Avatar 1 came out 2010, right?
something like that.
before then maybe.
No, I was
2010?
first in college.
So it's like,
So wait, 2009? 2009.
that means Avatar 2, it's going to be a big deal, because I have to assume James Cameron's been working on this
Yes.
Yeah,
since the
he's-
first
Like
movie.
James Cameron, like since 1990s, made like 5 movies.
So
they're
this is going to
smart.
be a very amazing movie, right?
It better be.
Like, amazing.
Like it better be.
It's going to be in VR.
the
VR movie.
The next era.
Yeah.
Let's talk 5 degrees to James Cameron's Avatar. So Avatar is going to have a world at Disneyland, or Disney World at Animal Kingdom. And
Yeah.
Disney
That'll be
owns
the-
Star Wars, and Star Wars is what we're talking about, and it's also connected to Marvel. So Avatar, Star Wars, they're the same?
Illuminati confirmed?
And if you look at the A in Star Wars, it's kind of like a triangle. Like, so that means that when the aliens come, they're going to land at Disney World.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're an
Specifically
alien-
Animal Kingdom.
Ebola.
Where else?
They're going to hover right over the Tree of Life.
Where else would you visit as an alien? You know?
Good question.
Tampa Bay, Florida.
Tampa Bay, Florida. No, Kissimmee, Florida.
Kissimmee, Florida. They almost got there. They got close, but they missed it by
they're a
like,
few miles off. Yeah.
they're like 5 miles away.
Yeah.
They go to Bible Land, the Bible-themed theme park in Kissimmee, Florida.
Land.
Is that real?
Yeah.
It's real. It's definitely 100% real.
The whole.
I think the time before last when Brian came into town,
What do you do?
it
Like,
came up in conversation.
what do you
Here,
do? Like, ride the
Let
whole
me
shit
link
of-
you to the website for holylandexperience.com. By the way, the name of the theme park is the Holy Land Experience.
I don't get. Like, I don't even know how I feel about that. That's weird. What?
Let me read you some Oh man, this is.
Well, yes, I can.
As a
Praise the
Christian,
Lord.
as a very devout Christian, I'm confused. I don't know how
Okay.
I feel about
Saying that
The
I'm
Holy
not-
Land Experience brings together the sights and sounds of the Word of the Bible in a unique and interactive way,
It's not
unlike
fair.
anywhere else.
Amen.
Aside from the sounds, it's a lot of clay houses and screaming.
It is a living biblical museum that takes you 7,000 miles away and 2,000 years back in time to the land of the Bible.
When Earth first started,
Hey.
Its
hey,
combination of sights, sounds, and tastes will stimulate your senses and blend together to create a spectacular new experience. But above all, beyond the fun and excitement, we hope you will see God and His Word exalted, that you will be encouraged in your search for enduring truth and the ultimate meaning of life.
the tastes are bread and wine and water for the kiddies.
Let's look at the exhibit map real quick. Let's
The
see
Word
what
of
we got
God.
going on here. Oh, there's like a full map.
Can we just really fucking hammered and pray Jesus?
Number 33, they have the Church of All Nations, a 2,000-seat auditorium. Enjoy live presentations, worship, and more. It's literally the Colosseum. They made the Colosseum.
Cool.
We have Noah's
Shut
Ark.
up, Coliseum.
We have the face of Jesus statue. Jesus, the description of the face of Jesus statue kind of creeps me out. Jesus watches over you wherever you go. From his statue, his face. It's just his face. There's the Jerusalem street market. Solomon's treasures.
After eating all that bread and wine, he's watching.
The smile of a child adventure theater.
Isn't that where the Catholic priests go?
Yes, and also the smile of a child adventure land. Tackle the rock climbing walls. Enjoy a laugh at the interactive presentations and visit Jonah in the belly of a whale.
Yeah, whale.
The Wilderness Tabernacle. Behold the high priest as he takes you on a journey through Israel's ancient priesthood. Nothing says excitement for kids like going to Israel's ancient priesthood.
Yep.
Oh my God! Culminating with the glory of God revealed above the Ark of the Covenant. It's Indiana Jones. Hachi Machi.
So why are we going there instead of Disney World? Fuck Disney World. We should go here.
Yeah, fuck Disney World, guys.
We have
Witchcraft entering the Witch's Brew in Universal Studios.
a full-size replica of the garden tomb where Jesus' body was laid to rest before his glorious resurrection. Go inside and take a look at the ancient biblical artifacts.
And his body.
Mike, if I don't get a heavy dose of the Word of God on this trip, it's not going to be worth it to me.
We'll find some. We'll find some Word of God.
Esther's Banquet Hall. Sit down and enjoy a meal. Testimony Cross. Wow. Nail your burdens, prayer requests, and praise reports to the cross.
God, I nailed
Wow! Guys, I think we found a reason for going. We need to nail our burdens to the cross.
I'm like, Mom, look, I know we have Universal Studios,
You guys can't see Moses right now, but you killed him.
but Harry Potter Land is for heathens and witches who worship the devil. We need to get some more prayer in our life, Mom.
The word of Satan, amen.
Okay, I think I found my favorite attraction so far. Number 24, Jesus Boat.
I want to ride Jesus boat, guys.
Wait, why is he on a boat? He can walk over.
Whoa! It actually says a replica of the boat found on the shores of Galilee, preserved for more than 2,000 years. The Jesus Boat.
Brian, think of all the puns they can make.
Oh my God.
Brian, would it be insulting if these rides had decimal point numbers? Like ride 24.1?
Jesus' Lake.
It's boat 27.6.
I can't wait to try St. Joshua's Best Burger.
Oh, number 31, the Gold, Frankincense, and Myrrh Shop, selling Bibles,
Yeah,
distinctive
myrrh.
gifts, and more.
Murr! Brian, now
Wait, does it only sell those 3 items?
Yes.
I imagine.
Now, Brian, can you probably get like a menu of food served here?
I don't know. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 food restaurants here. We have Esther's Banquet Hall, because that worked so well for her in the Bible. There's Martha's Kitchen. Enjoy a sandwich, snack, or cold drink between activities. And then there's Last Snack. Number 39, Last Snack.
You fucking
The
die.
last snack.
You know, like that Last Supper, but just a light snack. You can enjoy a sandwich, snack, or cold drink between activities, says Last Snack.
God.
Which, unfortunately, comes right after number 38, He is Risen, a natural living hedge recreation of Matthew 28:6.
A hedge recreation? What the fuck is that?
No, a hedge recreation of Matthew 28:6, which I need to look up now, because I'm not up on my...
Ed. I heard of Ed.
Wait, no. We have our own walking Bible here. Just ask Moses what you just asked.
Matthew 28, I have 4 Bibles in my proximity right now, but I'm just going to ask Moses. Moses, here's the quiz.
I don't know the chapters and verses by heart.
Okay,
Yes.
Matthew 28:6. Parallel. Okay, what do you want? The New International Version, the New Living Translation, Standard Version, New American Standard Bible, King
I
James.
want the boat ride version.
Just give him King James.
I
version.
want Jesus Jungle Cruise.
I'm gonna give you the King James 2000 Bible.
Because that is the best one. Let's just be honest.
Yep. King James 2000 Bible says, Matthew 28:6. He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. Come, see this place where the Lord lay. And that deserved its own attraction.
The word of God. And
But how can he lay if he's risen?
Well, because the last snack, he had to go to the last snack. That's the next on the list.
He was laying down, and he really had the munchies. He needed his last snack.
Are you saying that Jesus is a stoner?
So he had...
Not anything wrong with that.
So
We're crossing really close into blasphemy here.
Did you give it RZA?
Jesus is the RZA. He's the RZA indeed.
The W stands for Brian. That's
What?
W stands for worship.
The Wu-Tang Church.
The NWA, the New Worship Association, calls...
We're the NWA, and we worship at the Wu-Tang Church.
He just needed the last snack, became the RZA.
He is the RZA indeed.
You're just at the party. You go worship. Oh god.
And I mean, like, what else is there? There's the Ex Libris Bookshoppy, where you can buy Bibles, books, gifts, and more. Golgotha. Imagine what Jesus felt standing atop this recreation of Calvary's Hill.
Not good.
Made from real stone from Israel.
Made a lot of pain, I'm guessing.
So yeah, that I just took you on a little tour through the Holy Land experience.
I can't wait to meet our Lord and Savior the RZA at this incredible establishment.
Oh, what day are we leaving there? Are we gonna be there on Sunday? We should go on Sunday.
Obviously we are. We got stuff there before we go to the airport, that's for sure.
Yeah, we have to stop off and see the presentation at the Church of All Nations, the 2,000-seat auditorium.
And we have to pay respects to Old Dirty.
Yeah, to ODB.
Park hopper passes cover
WWODBD.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the Holy Land experience, and that's in Kissimmee, Florida, and that's where the aliens are going. I guess that's where we were going with all of this.
Yes. That the RZA is the world's spokesman for the aliens when they eventually come.
True.
That 10-minute segment killed me, guys. Like, really. I can't believe
But
that.
Moses, look at me, look at me, Moses. God, worship.
Okay, guys, I got a question for you, according to the website at holylandexperience.com. Q, what is Legna, Angel? Is it A lighthearted comedy that features the clever retellings of classic Bible stories such as Daniel in the Lion's Den and Peter and Rhoda, classic Bible story?
Nope.
A thought-provoking look at God's, quote, messengers, unquote, and how they still work in the world today?
Nope.
C, a brand new show from the Holy Land Experience that is unlike anything you've ever seen before.
Oh, God.
Or D, all of the above. D is all of the above.
Oh, they have Terminator there?
They don't give you the answer, though. Instead, what they say is, come, find the answers for yourself, which are probably no to both of those. As the Holy Land Experience presents Legna, where lions talk, prison doors are opened, and nothing is as simple as it seems. Legna is a dramatic presentation that stirs your heart and soul, and offers a powerful reminder of God's love. Experience the story of Legna and discover the secret for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like they don't donate any of their money?
Well, they actually, fun fact on their website, they actually asked for donations, so...
No. They're not donating themselves.
Because they need donations, that's why.
Even mega churches ask for donations.
Mega churches are the fucking worst, though.
Wow, okay, so this Forgiven thing, it's like, come see King David in one of his greatest experiences, which most people would think like, oh yeah, David and Goliath, that was a cool one. No, it's like, watch as he turns from God will to the arms of Bathsheba. Like, oh, that one. Okay, that one. There's a lot of, the Jesus story. 4 women who love Jesus. Meet the 4 women who love Jesus. As
In
their
the world.
stories unfold, you will see the pages of the Bible come to life in the Holy Land Experience drama.
Is someone eaten by a tiger?
Drama?
It's a drama. Gain valuable insight into the scriptures as you explore their lives and learn how each one has been forever changed by her loving Savior. So, it's actually owned by the Trinity Broadcast Network. Fun fact.
Yay.
Career opportunities! Yes, please! They're seeking individuals with extraordinary customer service skills, full-time opportunities in food services, retail, guest services, production technicians, and information technology. Because nothing says I got a great IT degree like working at Kissimmee, Florida, the Holy Land Experience.
Hey man, I'll take that at this point.
I like how there aren't, like, jobs per se that they have, but it's like, if you can do one of these things, we probably can find a job for you. As long as you have cash handling experience, customer service experience, and are older than 18 years old.
And work for free.
But for possible employment consideration, please email a resume and a current photo of yourself to info@holylandexperience.com. No
And
phone calls, no part-time positions.
They want to see it you're holding.
If you go to work at the Holy Land Experience, that is your full-time job, no part-time positions.
Well, the Lord is always your full-time job.
That's true. That is true. That's 100% true.
You always praise the Lord all day. There's no days off of praising the Lord.
Praise be to him.
Praise be to him.
Wait, what? I just opened a thing on the website called 2013 Prayer Report, and it's a numbers. Decisions. Apparently in January there were 286 decisions made. 18 rededications. I don't know what I was expecting from the 2013 prayer report, but probably not the number of decisions people made.
Probably
Boy,
not.
decisions took a real big jump in June. Like 1,427 people made decisions.
What about, like, prayers?
Praise reports. 252 in September. 161. Or are you looking for prayer requests? Because those are there too. 6,881 in August.
Yeah, I request that they pray for our Lord and Savior, for Mayweather, to win this fight. Because I have $20 on this fight.
You really?
Oh my
No,
God.
I don't. It'd be funny if I did.
God dang it, Mike, you're the worst.
Let's listen to some testimonials. What do other people have to say about the Holy Land Experience? Hazel from Pembroke Pines, Florida says, it is such a blessing to visit HLE, like WDW or Universal Orlando. What a wonderful work that is being displayed here. I have been watching Trinity Broadcast Network for almost 40 years. What a blessing you have been to me. This is a great venue. Oh, I thought it said value for proclaiming the Word of God. I'm like, well,
You do it for free at home. Just what I'm saying.
Elizabeth from Upper Marlboro, Maryland says, this place is awesome. I have been a Christian since 1970. However, the shows have made me cry because they bring to my remembrance the commitment to Christ. Thanks.
Man. I'm sure that park is for some people. And let's be honest, it's for all of us. Let's be honest. We're all God's children. It's for all of us. But,
Oh, yeah.
So thanks to Cox Cable, I think we saw an entirety of 1 minute of that fight.
Great. Is it over?
It's over.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
over.
sure who won. I'm going to check Twitter right now.
If Cox Cable can help us out and fucking give us the service we
For
paid
the
for,
pay-per-view
then,
that we paid per view.
What?
I think Mayweather won. Yeah, Mayweather won. As I thought. I was right. Praise the Lord.
What?
Mayweather won.
praise
Oh.
be unto Mayweather.
Praise be unto the Reza for my increased financial blessings.
Of course Mayweather won. I didn't want him to, but... Okay, let's play a game, guys. The game is called How Much Do Tickets to the Holy Land Experience Cost?
Sonic Boom. What did Chantel say?
For everything that I've given you here, for all the blessings that I've put upon you today, how much would you pay to go to the Holy Land Experience?
I was just typing the name.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I thought you were doing something else.
You can see what I'm doing.
No, I thought it said don't spoil it for me.
Oh.
So, Yeah. So
How much?
so
How much would you guys pay to go to the Holy Land Experience? What do you think? What do you think is the worth?
I pay $10.
$10? You're a little low.
Okay.
I'm talking adult prices. They vary based on age.
$12.
Keep going up.
20.
That's how much it would cost if you were pre-K, ages 3 to 5. So keep going up.
Oh, Lord bless me.
Bro, you for the price.
That's what we're trying to figure out, Mike. How much it costs for the Lord to bless you?
I'm gonna say about $60.
Ooh, you're
40.
a little high. You're a little
40.
high. What?
Most is 40.
I say 40.
Nope, you're a little low.
50.
$50 for 1 day at the Holy Land Experience.
God.
I can't get like a per pass. I'm gonna
You can! For a 2-day ticket to the Holy Land Experience, that'll cost you $75. That's a $25 discount.
Oh, sweet. I get to praise the Lord 2 consecutive days.
If you want to spend 2 days at the Holy Land Experience seeing all that there is to see, that'll put you back $75.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, but $50 is a little steep for that, I think.
Yeah, like we can see if we can fit this extra Lord praising into our vacation, but I'm not positive.
Are you guys seriously considering going?
Well, you know, I wanna praise the Lord. So,
If we go Sunday morning, when
I want to praise His name in every possible way, Moses, and this is a possible way.
Moses, you don't understand. If I'm not in a church every Sunday, I can't even get up. You know, it's awful.
I literally burn. I will literally catch fire if I don't go to church in the morning on Sunday.
Yes.
It's going to be terrible tomorrow because I'm going to go to work, and then, like, I don't know, 8 a.m., no, that's when I wake up. At, like, 10 o'clock, when I first get into work, it's going to be like, ow, 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 and then I'm going to be on fire. It
You don't
normally
have-
subsides sometime around 11 o'clock, but, you know.
That 1 hour, though, is a long hour.
Why don't you have a prayer room at work?
It's called the bathroom.
Oh, God, no. Well, Mayweather wins. Yeah, so we casted through that fight.
That was a thing.
So
Dude threw punches under, threw punches back.
I mean, I feel like everyone there who paid thousands of dollars for those seats and those tickets was really hoping for a knockout one way
I
or
feel
another.
like the normies like us didn't get our money's worth, which we really didn't get our money's worth. But
Fuck Cox Cable. Fuck to say.
well, all the cables are kind of fucked.
Yeah, but
If they went to fight back,
but Cox Cable services us.
yes.
Oh God.
But since Cox does not service the Lord, that's why this fight didn't work out.
Social media is not being kind to this fight.
Really?
Did you expect anything different?
Time to never watch boxing again. If that was the highlight dream matchup, then assuming it only goes downhill from here. Was looking for more activity from Manny. Woo!
So this is in the boxing here. Like, where's everybody go from here? There's nowhere to go really right now.
No.
There's no bigger stars in the entire fucking sport than those two. Sorry, the entire blood sport than those two. So,
Dear boxing gods, don't let this go to decision. 30 minutes ago, I'm sorry, but you.
I mean, I heard it's kind of blessed boring, but you know.
Well, anytime Mayweather fights, it's boring, apparently, because he doesn't, like, fight.
He fights to not lose, not ready to win.
So they did 12 rounds?
Full rounds. Three minutes each.
Well, looks like Suge Knight's getting his bail.
God bless us, everyone.
So when you said that, I thought you were like accidentally not saying John Jones. But I don't know what happened with that. What did happen with John Jones in the end?
He got out on bail. He's going to be in court, and he's suspended from the UFC and stripped on his belt. So now it's Cormier versus Anthony Johnson for the big title in 3 weeks. We're sure we'll find a pay-per-view that works for that one. Which makes you appreciate the pay-per-views that you've seen before and how they work.
Right. Yeah.
That was kind of what's the word I'm looking for? See, let's not say the word shit.
Anticlimactic?
Yeah. Engagement.
So.
But it's okay. It's still an historic event.
It's an historic event. This is correct. I'm glad we're here to witness this with the Lord, the RZA, and all our friends. So,
Praise be unto the RZA.
praise be unto the RZA. Worship. So, actually, it's WUSHIP. Worship.
Worship.
That's when the RZA found Jesus and became born again.
Any other exciting news, Brian, that's more exciting than boxing matches that happened?
Well, I'm probably gonna buy The Witcher.
Right?
I mean,
Wasn't
that's
the
probably
trailer
gonna happen.
awesome?
I'm probably not gonna buy Attack on Titan for the 3DS.
I think I'm gonna buy that because it looks kind of alright.
I don't trust it to get the movement down right.
Right.
It looked cool though.
Right after you buy a new 3DS.
Like you've been getting the press releases, right?
Yeah, I've been getting the press releases.
Did we get a recopy of that?
Did I? No.
We think we can?
I don't know. Let me check. Maybe there's a thing to sign up for it, in which case we'll do
Yeah.
that.
Send it to me. I'll go ahead and review it.
Mike, you gotta get the 3DS new or whatever,
Nah.
with the little thumb nod, because you know that game can look better on that system.
You know it's not
Fuck
H-
Nintendo.
You know it's not HD, right?
What is it?
The new 3DS is in HD.
Of
Still,
course not. Nintendo doesn't make HD because they're stupid.
well, they finally made Mario Kart in HD after
Hardly.
25 years.
Mario Kart was really good though. Do you see it? Okay, so 200cc mode,
Yeah.
Mario Kart, crazy,
It's nuts.
fucking crazy.
You mean how they decided to add an extra 50 numbers to
Did you see that shit in gameplay?
It changes the game, like, a lot.
Well,
No,
see it gameplay
I
yet?
haven't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna show them live gameplay of Mario 200cc.
How does that sound?
Oh, sorry.
Moses worshiping the devil and Dark Souls.
Moses likes Dark Souls. Therefore,
I play Spec Ops the Line.
So check this shit out.
Oh,
Not that guy.
God, I hope it's on.
This
That's
means
cool.
that guy. Okay. So this 200cc.
Who the fuck are all these little fuckwads in this game? Damn.
So, but fuck.
This game's like HD is like
So
for-
check this.
not
shit
even, dude. It's like
It's 690. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, watch
it's
it.
probably like. Fuck. Whoa,
Yeah.
hello?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, so are we still on or no?
Yeah, we're on.
200cc
Okay.
is so fast.
Anyways, yeah, Mario Kart still never gonna be as good as Double Dash because Nintendo
No,
doesn't actually know what a
Double Dash is the
fucking
best
good
one.
idea
That's right.
is.
Yeah.
But
I mean, all it is
Look at that shit.
all it is faster.
Yes.
What does that? I mean,
Changes everything.
how does that change anything?
You're drifting. How much time to drift and all that shit and timing of the weapons and all that. It's all crazy.
and yet there's only one person on that go kart.
Yeah, that's a problem. But that's the villager from Animal Crossing.
No, I figured that out.
Great. Speaking of good racing games that Nintendo made, where's our next F-Zero?
Never.
You mean for America? Never.
Brian?
Never.
Damn it!
But like, the crazy thing is, for as good as Nintendo can be, They're
shit.
fucking stupid.
Oh, they're incredibly dumb. Like, they have like some of the greatest IPs.
How
in the
many
gaming
3DSs
industry.
do they have? The new 3DS or the new
Okay,
3DS?
but here's the thing: people will buy them. Amanda has 2, one for Japan, one
Where'd she
for
get that
America.
money? Where'd she get that money from?
I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But people have that. They keep buying
No,
multiple.
I know where it comes
I
from. It's
I
one word,
like
and it starts with a J.
I like Nintendo IPs. I like Nintendo games. I want to play more of them. But fuck Nintendo. They do everything in their power to make me not want to buy
So
anything.
while I was
Well, I don't
at,
like new Mario games.
while I was at the mall waiting for my car to get fixed, I went to the GameStop, looked at the Wii U games. It's like, let me see, like, what could you buy a Wii U right now?
Right now,
I
nothing.
looked at the games and I'm like, well, there's Fate Night that I can borrow from Ruben, and I played Batman, I played Call of Duty, I played Mass Effect.
Don't get Batman
But
games for the
you
Wii.
wouldn't
They're
get those
different.
games for Nintendo. When
No.
you buy Nintendo, you want to get
Nintendo
Nintendo games for the Nintendo.
And it's like I can play Mario Kart and Smash everywhere else. Everybody else has that game.
yeah.
Here's why I'm getting a Wii U. I want to play Skyward Sword, even though it's on the Wii. I want to play a new Zelda game.
Yeah.
I want to play Twilight Princess. It's all Zelda.
Zelda
and
isn't coming out
Bayonetta.
till next year though.
Zelda and Bayonetta is the only reason I want to Wii.
I know, right?
And Kirby games.
And Kirby games.
I heard Kirby wasn't that good.
New Mario games are.
But look at that. That shit looks really fast though. Goddamn.
But I don't know. Nintendo.
And Star Fox. They fuck Star Fox.
Nintendo. Yeah.
I feel like Nintendo should just kind of pack it in this generation, just make mobile games, and go back to like making consoles that are actually up to the, like a console that you'd want to buy third-party games on. Think about how much money they would make.
Well, they don't like third party. They like their own IPs.
Well,
Okay,
fuck them.
Brian,
Yeah,
did I
they've
ever
never
talk
liked
about-
third party ever at all.
Brian,
throughout
did I
history.
ever tell you about my dream Nintendo console?
No, what?
One that has third party games.
No.
Beautiful Joe 3.
I wouldn't do that. Okay.
Beautiful Joe 3, come on!
Remember in South Park, the Okama Game Sphere?
Beautiful 101.
Oh, the Akama Game Sphere?
Okay. Okay, Nintendo is innovative to do this, and I think they can do it. They just have to fucking, like, do it. I want them to make a spherical console like that. Okay?
Oh,
I want it.
a Game Sphere.
Yes.
With an Xbox
I
controller.
want it to have to wirelessly transmit video to your TV through an HDMI device.
What about like NFC?
Then I want also the controllers to be wireless, but I don't want them to be stupid ass piece of shit Wiimote fucking garbage ass controllers.
You
That's
want-
the worst thing ever.
You want Wavebirds.
You want
And
them
I
to
just
have-
want the sphere to have like slots in it in different locations for like games and memory sticks or whatnot or hard drives. And like I just want to be able to roll the console on the ground as I'm playing it.
You have issues.
Like I want to be able to put a hamster in my my Nintendo Game Sphere
Okama games, yeah.
and have my hamster roll around as I'm playing the console it's rolling around in.
Which actually charges its battery so you can play it when it's off the core.
You have a
What?
very odd idea of what makes a video game console.
So
But
does
you
the,
see, I'm taking Nintendo's stupid, innovative ideas and putting it to something equally as retarded, but actually I would buy it.
But Brian, so does Nintendo, so it's fine.
You know what I want? A 720p 3DS.
A what?
No. Don't get,
I
no.
would love an HD 3DS. If the new 3DS was HD, I would have sold mine and got it day
I would
one.
got one too. Yeah.
Nah, that's
But
not
that
gonna
won't
happen.
happen anytime soon.
I think a pure wireless console is where Nintendo should go. Instead of adding so many wires that it gets tangled every time fucking goddamn.
Well, the thing is, like the Wii U controller is wireless, but the Wii controller has like a 3-hour battery life.
That's because it has a giant screen on it. They don't need to do that. This is why we have big TVs.
I remember when I played the Wii, I had a Wii, and then they're like, oh, put the DVD in the Wii. Let's just watch a movie real quick. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, it's like when you have TVs getting bigger and better every day, why do you think I'm going to want to play a game on a fucking controller? Like, oh, should I play on my 4K HD 3D curved fucking TV?
VR
Or-
TV that touches my face.
A 7-inch screen on my controller. Like, Nintendo. And you can't even turn the shit off so it kills the battery. God, Nintendo's so full of dumb ideas I can't stand it.
But they make so much money from 3DS they can do whatever they want.
It's
I
true.
know, like, God.
They have such a fucking stranglehold over the mobile gaming market.
I mean, before Smash and Mario Kart came out, they pretty much almost just said, we're just going to make a new system.
Nintendo Land, where the money is.
Nintendo Land's tight, though. I like Nintendo Land.
It's not terrible.
You know what
But
I
again,
just
it's another
remembered?
problem that like they're the only ones who can really harness the power of their own console, which means they don't help developers at all.
No, they don't.
So
I just
And the
remembered that
company's not
Injustice
directly-
came out for the Wii U.
Wait, what?
why?
Injustice came out for the Wii U.
It would have been hilarious
What?
if Mortal Kombat came out for the Wii U.
Lol.
Never.
But see, I remember when Black Ops 2 came out for the Wii U, and then like Kotaku took a picture of the matchmaking, and like 50 people
Are
are
playing this game
online.
in the world right now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, look at-
Launch day.
You know what? I'm gonna say something more reasonable. I'm gonna incorporate Moses' idea.
Go back up.
Make an HD 3DS, like 720, or fuck it. You know what? It's 2015. Make a 1080p portable console. Okay?
No, that's
Yeah.
crazy. 1080p. That's nuts.
It's nuts because apparently 720 is nuts. Okay, now make that handheld console. Do like a Chromecast kind of thing where you can mirror it to your TV through an HDMI.
So you
hookup.
want a Vita for you want a Vita TV for your 3DS?
He wants SharePlay.
I want to be able to hold it instead of having it play off the Vita TV. So like, imagine your 3DS in your hand and it wirelessly transmits video to your TV.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
And like there, you don't need a new console. That
Also,
thing can be as powerful
The
as your Wii.
PSP did that like 6 years ago.
And then oh god, I'm getting angry thinking of this. Okay.
I saw who was it? I think it was Angry Joe, the YouTuber.
Man, I kind of want to play Mario Kart now and it's 200 CC. That looks real fun.
Yeah, it was Angry Joe, the YouTuber. He puts, he makes Let's Play videos or whatever.
Sure he does.
I'm
Of course,
sorry.
of course he does. Of course he does.
And he put up a Nintendo video of him playing a Mario Kart.
Yeah.
No, it was Mario Party. And they took it down and took all of his money, and he made a video of how pissed. He's like, I am never supporting Nintendo again. But I mean, Nintendo's the only one that's so anal about it.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to be.
Well, if you're talking about
He's like, I'm
YouTube
giving you
things, that's a
guys
very
people.
interesting gray area about ownership and whether or not you should allow somebody to play your games on there just because, like, some people, like, they're not making any money by having people watch them play their games. That's a fact.
yeah, but they
But
can make
who
money
gives
down
a
the line.
fuck? They
Will
wouldn't
they?
make
Though?
money.
I mean, that's the interesting gray area of it, though, is that there are plenty of people, like George, who will not buy a game because they watched a YouTuber play it.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, I bought Minecraft because of Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter.
This is the same argument people make about anime. It's like, yeah, people are illegally downloading it. They see how good it is, and they go out and buy it. Because if they hadn't seen it in the first place,
They
they
never
wouldn't
would've bought it.
spend money on it
Yeah.
because they would think it's bad. Same thing with games. Let's Players make people buy
Free
games all the
publicity.
fucking
Yes.
time.
You
All the
think fucking
time.
PewDiePie didn't sell furious copies of Far Cry 4? Because he did.
Yeah. I mean, that Mario Party video, he's like, it has 300,000 views. You know how much viewership that is? I mean, like, that's possibly 100,000 people that could buy the game.
Yeah.
And I'm
And-
not arguing this point. I'm just saying that's what a lot of developers see, and that's what
That's why
Nintendo
Nintendo
sees.
almost didn't let Smash be like in Evo one year, right?
Good.
Yeah.
They shouldn't let Smash be an Evo. It's fucking horseshit.
Also, yes.
So wait.
But still, like they knew ahead of time the fucking evil they were unleashing upon this world.
So wait, you mean to tell me that Nintendo is the only company that doesn't want people putting up Let's Plays of their games?
No, I mean,
No, it's not necessarily that. It's just they require that in order to put Let's Plays up of their
you have to give
videos,
them money.
you have to give them a share of the profits you make off of ad revenue.
So I mean, like a year and a half ago, YouTube just really cracked down on everything, and that kind of died down. So people started doing it again. But Nintendo's still really anal about it.
So you're saying if I went home and played Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U I don't have,
And
then
put it
record
online. Give it a week, it'll be down. Or it's either gonna be down or it's gonna have all your money gone. One of the
Well, I
two.
wouldn't have money. What if I made no money?
If
I
it
don't.
makes
If
no
you're
money-
not making money off of it, I don't think
They
they
don't-
care.
But you have to put yourself as a kind of YouTube subscriber that wants money. And once you've accumulated an amount of views that equates to over $100, then you've made money. They'll
Yeah,
take the
once
money.
you start making ad revenue off of it, then yeah, then they'll take it down.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Well, it's too bad Jenkins isn't here to counter argue because he's like the only person I know that is biased more towards Nintendo and says that the Wii U is a better console than the PS4 and the Xbox One.
I'm glad he thinks that. even
Well,
though he's-
I don't believe that, but I
This
will
is
say
also
I
the
will
guy that
defend
thinks Bobo
Nintendo. I think
can.
Nintendo does enough quality things, and I think the Wii U is also a good console. I don't think it's better than the Xbox One or the PS4, but I think it's a good console, and I think it has potential, unused potential.
See, like,
I think it started having potential once Bayonetta and these games came up. Before then, it was death walking.
Well, the thing is, Brian, how long does it take for the word potential to have the word missed before it?
When they give up
He
on
said
it.
Miss Special. It's funny. Go on.
When they give up on the console, then that's when. If they
Didn't they already say they were trying to make another console?
Sure,
If
they're
I'm not
always trying to
mistaken-
make another console. I'm not gonna believe anything until I have
it.
an official announcement.
But like the only argument that Jenkins has actually made that I halfway agree with is so the whole thing with like, you know, the Nintendo products not being in HD. His whole argument is that they make their games more about like the fun and enjoyment of them, so that you don't care if they're not in HD.
Oh, you know, because
That's so dumb. There's plenty of fun and enjoyable PS4 games that look a lot better.
that's like saying, you know, Disney Pixar is all about fun, so we don't need to make it in HD. You know how you like Frozen and Toy
Hold
Story.
on,
No, it's
what-
SD.
You joke, Ruben, but there really aren't that many fun and enjoyable PS4 games right now. There's good PS4 games, but I wouldn't consider them, quote, fun.
Well,
Why are we going to PS4? PS3 and 360 had HD.
you're
So
right.
does the Wii U. The
And
Wii U
yeah,
has
plenty-
HD.
Plenty of fun games.
And when did they come out? 2004, 2005?
2005, don't say yes. They came out 10 years ago.
And the Wii U just went to 720p, which actually it's not even true 720p.
It's not?
No, it does
Oh.
1080. I've got a Wii U. It does 1080.
1080, are you sure?
Yeah.
Native 1080.
Not native, but it does 1080.
Okay, so upscaled 1080.
Yeah, upscaled 1080.
Okay, that's still not true 1080. They still suck.
I just want to point out
Well, not
that
even if you're gonna go by that logic, the Xbox One doesn't even do native 1080.
The Xbox One does 960. So yeah,
Yeah, but
I think it depends on the game.
the human eye also
only 2 games on Xbox.
the human
for
eye
1080.
can also not distinguish anything past
That is
720p.
not even. I looked that up. What it is a matter of how big the TV is and your distance away from it. If you're far away from it, then yeah. But if you're close away, you can't.
Well, I
tell
mean,
the
they're doing that statistic based on a fixed distance and a fixed.
Well, yeah. If you put everyone 10 feet away, you're not going to be able to see it.
I mean, they're not using it to because the reason they don't do it with like comparing it with people's like faces right up next to the screen is because they say, okay, now who is realistically going to be watching TV or playing their game
Well-
with their face right up by the
Well, no, it's not right by the screen. What the distance starts from the study I saw at 5 feet. I sit 5. You haven't seen my room, but I sit 5 feet away. You sit like 2 feet away from your TV. So if I wanted to get a TV or a console, I could see a difference between 720 and 1080. I would definitely want the 1080. And like even here, that's like what 6 feet. That's not that bad.
From where Mike is sitting to the TV is more like 10 feet.
That can't be 10.
More like 8.
But either way, you can tell the difference between 720 and 1080. It just depends on how
Well,
far you're
then
sitting.
again, my monitor at home is only 24 inches, so
Yeah, and also, like I said, it also depends. Like, I have a 55-inch TV, and I sit 3 feet away from my TV when I play. I want 1080.
Anyways, so yeah.
So
How long have we been at this, Brian?
We've been at
I went-
this
I know it's
for
podcast.
an hour and I reset the call at one point. I'm gonna say an hour and 35 minutes.
Okay.
So conclusion. The rest of our Lord and Savior, Nintendo needs to learn how to do some shit. And pay-per-views are
And
crazy
box-
sometimes.
and boxing sucks.
Boxing kind of sucks.
And Spurs lost, so that was the worst part of the night.
Spurs lost.
Oh, sucks to be them.
Yeah, it does.
Play better.
Play better.
Warriors won't lose tomorrow.
Batman Superman all the way. Peace out.
What?
Oh my god.
Man, shut up.
God, that item sucks.
What, Bilbo?
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay, so he's in 12th place, right?
Well, he needs it.
Okay, see there. Where did that get him? You can't even see